What's up, guys? I have another Aquaman toy here, and it's the Hydrotech Ocean Gladiator Aquaman. Now this looks like the armor he wears to battle his brother Orm based on the trailer, and the armor changes color with water, so I definitely want to try that out. Now for my Marvel and Jurassic World fans out there, don't worry, those reviews are still coming. I'm just excited about the Aquaman and Bumblebee movie toys, and you know, I kind of want to mix things up a bit and review those. Oh, and if you voted in that poll thing I sent out, I'll talk about that at the end of the video. Anyways, let's get to it and free this fish man. Starting with the package front, we get this really cool blister pack slash box hybrid. Here's one side of that cool hybrid box, and the other side with a cool glam shot and some legal stuff. There's the top. And here's the back with a cooler glam shot as well as the how-to on color changing, and check this out, it's kind of funny. Water toys sometimes get messy. No doy. And here's the bottom with the UPC. And there he is, guys, the Ocean Gladiator Aquatic Man with his accessories. Now starting with the head, we get an incredible face sculpt. Just look at all the contours and curves they have on it. I mean, this is a $10 budget figure, but his face looks exactly like Jason Momoa. The beard looks great too, and check it out, they even got that little scar on his eyebrow. And look closely at the eyes. It looks like they're using that realistic technology that Hasbro reserves for their Marvel Legends. And this is a $10 figure. And the hair sculpt looks great too. It's got all those waves and curves. It looks like it has some volume to it. It's got that nice kind of grungy punk rocker aquarium manish look too, and it's bendy. And moving into the body, we get some crazy awesome looking tattoos. The muscle sculpt is already pretty good looking already, but man, these tattoos are just so sharp, crisp, and clean, and so well and finely printed, and the shade that they use is just perfect to look like tattoos, which is just so impressive. Although he has a little stray here though, so I think he might want to get a refund from his tattoo parlor, but or a discount. Unfortunately, the tattoos don't continue to the back, they end off at the sides here, but they still have a nice muscle sculpt, and it's just really anatomically awesome. But the arms do continue the tattoos, and they look just as great. Go all the way around except for the joint there, and it's just so well printed, I still can't get over that. Although the rest of his arm is pretty plain, it's just meh. The hand though is pretty well sculpted with all the joints and all, and the fingernails, and they're both open so you can put the trident in either hand. And now for the legs. The pants themselves look pretty good for what they are. I mean, they're just pants, but they do have some wrinkles there, which is nice. The belt though looks real great, and you can see he's got the little chain on the side there, just like he has. Have a little seam there too with some stitching, or some what looks to be stitching, which is pretty awesome. Got some back pockets for who knows what. Legal mumbo jumbo. The boots though are much better sculpted because it has the armor pieces there that I guess they're just permanently attached. They would have been cool to have detachable ones, but He got some really detailed shoes though. I mean, look at the little shoelaces that they sculpted in there. I mean, it looks really great. And there's the bottom of the feet for you with some Lego jumbo and some little tread marks too. And now for articulation. The head can rotate 360, but the hair really gets in the way, so it makes it hard. He has a little bit of up and down, but forget about side to side. And the arm rotates 360 degrees and has a very impressive shoulder joint. And the elbow rotates quite a bit up, as well as being concealed when fully extended, and it also rotates. And the hand also rotates, as well as having a joint that goes up and down. He also has waist swivel in a $10 figure, and his legs go that far forward and can't go back because it gets stuck on the bootay. And the knee actually bends 90 degrees. His level of articulation is seriously impressive for a $10 figure. Hasbro, I hope you're paying attention because I would love to see the waist swivel and bendable knees on your Captain Marvel, Avengers 4, and Spider-Man Far From Home basic figures slash Hero Vision. And now for the accessories. He comes with a pretty detailed 5-pronged trident here, molded in a nice silver color, and the bottom of it actually is pretty detailed as well. Fairly bendy, but not too bendy. And the trident prongs are actually pretty bendy too, and they're pretty rounded, so you don't have to really worry about hurting anybody with them unless you know, poke them really hard. And it comes with these armor pieces here, which looks to be what he wears to battle Orm based on the trailer. The chest piece is actually quite detailed and has a kind of hammered metal finish, which I like. And there's some nice details on the side there as well. And you can see the shininess there. That's because that's the color change feature, which I'll show you in a bit. And the back is just plain, but it's pretty bendy because you kind of need to snap it on the figure. And here's the thigh guard slash waist guard. Also some nice detailing, as you can see. And it's got the nice little Aquaman symbol there. and the back is just springy and nothing on the inside except Lego Mumbo Jumbo. This one though doesn't change color because it looks like they only have the chest piece change color, which is kind of a bummer. And here's one of the forearm armor pieces. Got some nice detailing there. Oops, kind of slippery. And it also doesn't change color, as I said, only the chest piece does. Also pretty, actually this one's stiffer. And here's the other forearm armor piece. Has a little seashell design, which is pretty sweet, and overall pretty clean look there. And there's the inside for you. And to put the armor on, you simply just slip on the chest piece here, snap on the two arm pieces, and then slap on the waist piece. And he also comes with a gladiator helmet here, which is pretty sweet looking. It has that really kind of old world gladiator helmet look to it. Oh, duh, it's a gladiator helmet. But you know, like the Spartan style helmets. And it's got the little spikes up here. And they're actually fairly bendy, not too bendy, still stiff enough to hold their shape. And they're really rounded, so you don't really have to worry about poking anybody any more than you would the trident. And that's what the inside of the helmet looks like. Now this helmet doesn't snap on like the other pieces. With this one, you actually have to remove his hair first to get it on. So let's go and take his hair off here and... He's bald! look at his bald head. Sorry. And then just attach the helmet like so. And here's a better look at his bald head if you want to see that. It just... it looks so ridiculous. Hey Aquaman, I got some, you know, some product you can use. I think it has some sea salt in it. Now from the front, he actually looks really cool with his armor. But once you look at the back though, it kind of falls apart because you see all the snap-on connecting pieces. But it's okay because I like the idea that you can actually remove the armor. I think that's pretty cool. Although one of two downfalls is that his arm actually can't move outwards because of that. As you can see, it gets stuck there. You can move it backwards, but then it doesn't look right, and you can't move it forward either because it gets stuck on the armor. And the other downfall is if you wanted to put the hair on instead of the helmet, it can't really work because the armor is too high, so the hair won't sit flat. It just kind of he has a receding hairline, so it just oh man, this is just too funny.
Look at me, I'm Aquaman. I'm talking out of the water. Gurgle, 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 gurgle. I can talk to fish too. Queek, 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 queek. That's what it sounds like when I talk to fish. And I'm friends with SpongeBob. Woo!
Want to meet my real friends? No, not really. Not particularly, no.
Oh my god!
I'm Batman on a dinosaur. And now for some comparisons. Here he is next to the DC Multiverse Aquaman movie Orm, the DC Multiverse Tack Suit Batman, the Hero Vision Infinity War Captain America, and the Marvel Legends Ant-Man and the Wasp Ant-Man. Hi Flash. Alright, now let's go and check out the color change feature. Here I have a glass of ice water, a glass of warm water, and a towel because water toys are messy. Now you actually really do need ice cold water. Cold tap water simply won't do. For you Hot Wheels toy collectors out there, you probably already know how this works. Now as I said earlier, the chest armor piece is the only armor piece that changes color, which is a bummer, but to change the color you simply dip it in the cold water and voila! It turns red. Now you can just leave it like that and it'll slowly warm up and go back to gold, or you can dip it into the warm water and it goes right back to gold. Alright, now let's go and put the armor back on him so that we can see what it looks like with him wearing it. And here it goes in the cold water. In there. And there he is. Nice, oh, a little longer. The longer you leave it, the more red it gets. But if the water's cold enough, it really only takes a few seconds. Alright. Ooh, it is messy. Okay, there we go. And there you go. There he is with the red armor. Oh, there's water on the floor. Looks pretty cool. I don't know the point of it, because, I mean, is that supposed to be blood or something? But, eh. And to change it back to gold, you simply dip it in the warm water, and instantly goes back to gold. And there's more water on the ground. That was actually pretty cool. Let's go and see that again. Alright, here he is in red. And then back to gold. Red, gold. Red, gold. Red, gold. Red, gold. Red. and gold. Well guys, this is one impressive figure for the $10 price point. The face sculpt and paint and the level of articulation is beyond expected. Although I do wish they made all the armor pieces color change, because that would have been so cool. Oh, and I put a poll out to see which movie toys you guys really wanted to see. And a ton of you requested Venom movie toys, which was kind of surprising because that movie looks kind of iffy to me. But if it's good, I'll look into grabbing some. Although there aren't really any dedicated movie toys for it, only related ones, because Hasbro actually said they didn't make any because they didn't know what the movie rating was going to be. So I'm guessing they don't make toys for R-rated movies, and Venom was kind of leaning towards being rated R. So I guess in hindsight, I probably shouldn't have put Venom on the list, but oh well. But the votes for Bumblebee, Aquaman, and Wreck-It Ralph 2 are pretty equal, so expect to see more reviews of those. And of course, a sprinkling of Marvel toys here and there. But man, next year is gonna be a doozy with Captain Marvel, Avengers 4, and Spider-Man Far From Home. So prepare for a Marvel toy review madness early next year. Anyways guys, thanks for watching and always supporting my videos no matter what I post. You guys really are the best, and I love hearing from you in the comments below. And I can't wait for you to join me in the next one. So until then, peace.
No.